But
So the Japanese have to.
the people don't care about her lah, honestly.
Those militants, they make use of the Japanese guy to make video and talk, communicate, no?
Yeah.
But then they don't show the Jordanian pilot whether he's still alive or not. So Jordanian government very suspicious, no? Maybe already dead already. If dead already, they won't release that lady.
And how does the Jordan people look at Islam? They are also Islam people, right?
Yeah, Islamic.
They're the Sunnis lah.
So are they a balanced group of people?
Yeah, Sunnis more balanced lah. Because they have Sunni, Shia, and the Wahhabis.
Okay, next. And the worst thing is this group of people uses hello. My thousand apology. Please write your name and put a star.
Hey, we got exactly 10, you know. Everybody got.
Oh, good. Perfect.
Perfect.
She called me 7 a.m.
I'm a support lah.
No, she said that she will be late. I thought she has appointment, so I disturbed. I said, you have 12 hours to reach here. Then she blah, don't know what I'm talking. Later I realized she thought it was 10 p.m. I thought, you can look at the sky what? Then I see, look like 7 p.m.
The sky was dark this morning.
7 a.m. is like 7 p.m.
Yeah. So the problem was I slept overnight, but I do not know whether I was sleeping in the afternoon or in the night. So when I wake up, I saw 6:45. I'm going to hold a talk at 7:30 and I'm still at home. I just wake up. I called him, he didn't answer the phone. Then I said, oh, Bing Ching ah. Wow, quickly. Bing Ching answered the phone. And then he said, you turkey lah.
I thought joking leh. What? 12 hours
so
more, why you worry?
I'm so glad. I told my husband, I said, he didn't scold me, man. 6:45.
Oh, you are in Turkey ah?
No, Turkey means Hong Kong.
No.
The next thing I want to say, what for you set alarm clock? She's awake, she will wake up the sun. Then my alarm clock set by her.
Okay, so the reason why I'm like that is also, one of the reasons is I have very low blood pressure. Why we are health nuts is because there's a requirement. That's why, that leads to my later on telling you all about resolution. Because there's a need, that's why you make a resolution, correct? Not because it's Chinese New Year, not because it's your birthday, but it is a need. So people forgotten, people always say, wow, Chinese New Year, English New Year, you must start resolution, then you break all of them. But for me, I have no choice, so I make my resolution. So what is happening is, last 2 days, I had very low blood pressure early in the morning. And when I have low blood pressure, I'm blurred. My brain don't work.
Like that.
I'm blurred, my brain don't work. And the first day, it didn't work the whole day. Yesterday, I continued going to be the mentor grandmother's program for CHIC.
What is that?
And it worked. It started working only probably about 3 o'clock. And my program started at 1 with them. So
1 a.m. or 1 p.m.
Again, you see, I was blurred, so I went back. I must be tired. I went to sleep. I don't know what happened. I wake up and then I say, see lah, late already, what happened? Okay, next one. Then the Hong Kong protest. What do you all say?
Waste time lah.
The people don't know the history, the youngsters. Never read the history.
But they were supported by rich people, you know.
Of course not.
And lecturer tell them to go, no?
They stay there one night, they earn $10.
Is that true?
No, I don't know. Indonesia is like that.
Rumors is dangerous,
But
okay?
actually, they like all
Indonesia
this
is like
one,
that.
because without this, the newspaper, they got no business. Newspaper need all this.
But that make them,
Umbrella
let
seller
their
also.
stock exchange go down, and it's a very bad image for them.
No,
So why do they do that?
those who sell umbrella make more money.
Yeah. So there's business there. What?
But yeah, only the umbrella seller, it has to be yellow. Okay, so the situation is actually is true. They are so stupid to do this protest. C will never approve, and he couldn't even be bothered. And they say if there is a will it affects the apex apex. He said, why should it affect my apex? He showed a very good show in, so spectacular is apex to show the world how grand is China now. Correct, huh?
Yes.
Correct. So why would he cannot do that, he cannot allow Hong Kong, you know why? Because he has to consider who? Tibet.
Mao Zedong also.
Taiwan also.
Yes.
Taiwan.
Singapore
Taiwan
also.
and Tibet.
Yeah.
Who are you, Hong Kong?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Only the dim sum.
No,
Tibet
Macau.
also nothing
Macau
lah.
wanted so much. Why do they have to keep Tibet, you know?
Just a mountain top of the world, the roof of the universe or
But why?
the roof
Because
lah, is the roof of the
underneath
universe.
Tibet is full of minerals, undepth. China cannot allow that to happen. So you see, all of these things has consequences. And then my brother said again, I hear from my brother because first class news that you go around. So he says, these people do not respect Chinese yellow, you are yellow skin, but you don't respect yellow skin because how many years you have been in the British, under the British, and did the British ask you about voting? No, he just put somebody there and you still accept. Why when it comes to
China.
your own Chinese, you like that? So China look at them as traitors. So no way, So anyway, they did a stupid thing, and you see how China, this Xi Jinping is fantastic. How did he conquer everybody to think his way?
Corruption.
No, he cleared the
Clear the
corruption. But in Hong Kong case, you know how he calmed everybody? He raised the stock. He gave the stock exchange so that everybody can buy stocks. Then, it has been on shelf already. So actually, I think he's holding. See, I will hold this last key. What happened? I will hold this last key. So I think that's a very good. That's a very good president. President, right? He's not president. Then his wife is also a great. She is able to, like you say, she's the mother. She's mother to support that father. Okay, next one. This one. Do you know Singaporeans are involved, right? What were we involved? We saw how terrible it is, and although my younger brother is the lecturer of Israel, he also pity the Gaza people because during the war, never that bad. During the 15 days war, all the sanitation was destroyed. So
Toilet or business.
toilet is, and it was so filthy, so much of bad things going on. So what did the Singaporean, the government helps, even on the private sector, I don't know which organization, on private sector we help. So I was thinking, wow, how could we support terrorists like that, I don't know, we take side, but our government was very good. He says you should see the result on humanitarian sake we help. So Singapore has to be like that because we also fear about this ISIS entering into our youth. But I believe every brainwash have to do with people who are unhappy with life. And this is my focus for today's topic. Don't be unhappy with life, especially if you pass 50 and we are at this stage. We have to change our mindset. Whatever life that have given us, change it to lemonade, okay? Okay, next one. Then this one. Today, what was the new happening?
Declared missing.
Disappeared, missing, right?
How come?
Apparently somebody is going to say something that it was Majid, what Jid? Najib who could have destroyed the whole thing. Long time ago in China, under Mao Zedong, Ling Piao or somebody, they just make the pit disappear. And Najib is not a first time thing, Najib is somebody who have a gun.
Fragment
Huh?
How you destroy it? Sure got fragment.
Yeah, but totally we don't know. Just like the Ling Piao one, also no.
Ling Piao is this one.
long time ago in
He
China.
gang of four,
Many
gang
years
of four,
ago.
that one.
He was.
30 years ago.
They sent him
Why is
away.
why
They sent him away and killed him, and the whole plane all destroyed.
But why
Whoever
can't
inside the
you
plane all
bother to kill these people?
died. No. There's somebody inside there that he wants to kill, and then the rest
Who
just
is the one
stay
inside?
Don't
I'm
know.
not in.
Don't know. So today paper, if you see, if you read underneath it, they cover up immediately. It was supposed to be on public to announce. Then they say, close it.
Then how you it's not announced?
Read in between the lines.
Because I hide under the bed and listen to the entire story to tell you tonight. There's 10 people here only. Okay, next.
Yeah, this one is
Don't spread rumors,
currency theory.
he even killed the
Okay, these are telling.
model.
Okay, next one. This
Not
is the
in,
detail lah, huh? That's why so
Police
slow.
Mongolian
Model.
interpreter.
Yeah, that
interpreter.
Mongolian model, that was the first time. And that is why, to this day, that family really no?
I thought they pay them the money.
Yeah,
pay them
the
more.
police right, they already penalize the
the,
police.
the parents just cannot take it that this girl is quite a good girl, you know, and then you kill her just like that. And then quite recently last year also there was
Why
a
they kill
Sultan
good
of
girl?
Johor also killed some Chinese girl.
But why they kill her? It's good, why kill?
Sorry,
Take it as a
that one
wife,
I didn't hide under the bed. Okay, next one. Turkey. This one.
South Korea, yeah.
This one is a shock to me, you know, because I like Koreans
This
drama.
one is
I
like the
believe so
boat,
much in
The ferry.
Koreans,
that's
and
it.
I also. Do you know that North Koreans and South Koreans, the citizen actually want merger so
Yeah, the
much,
same.
no? They wanted so much merger, no? And the South Korean wanted it, no? Because it's the North Koreans like a sneaky thing, you know, they hide under tunnel all the time,
Under
and
the
then you
bed.
cover one tunnel, then they come out at another tunnel. So, but recently, in the one of the summit, the Korean joined, and the Korean gives gifts, and so my brother gave me inside 2 handkerchiefs. So he said you can tie where you want to tie. But the handkerchief, when I read now, why the Korean present that as a gift to their summit now, is to tell the world that they actually have a factory in North Korea. South Korean marketing that fabric, those handkerchief. The handkerchiefs are slightly bigger, like, you know, maybe put here or there, and it is a joint venture of North and South Korea. The
Okay, song
industrial
like something like that.
Yeah, so they want the world to see that they are merging, okay? Or else they are also at risk.
Just a
Okay,
factory only where got merging.
So it's significant.
at least shake hand
Symbol
little bit lah.
It's very simple. All you need is just to give Kim Jong-un 100 million. That's all. And then you just merge.
You Kim Jong-un
Ah.
you live under his bed you know
100 million legal money, he become one of the rich. I'll give 1 billion 算啦。
Oh yeah, I don't know. Okay, hi. Thank you for coming. Please write your name on the star and place so that we know your name. We want the name that you like us to call you. Okay, but this one is a terrible scene. It's a terrible, terrible scene. You tell the student to stay inside the cabin to die. And all who survive who are the people who decided that I have to take my life in my own hand, and then they survive. And then you hear of, you know, children calling their grandma, "Grandma, I'm in the cabin. I think my boat is sinking. I
Last
will
one,
die
last
soon."
one. If you are in the cabin, no signal. This is a conspiracy theory. Your cabin, no signal. I went to cruise so many times, I know.
Because your cruise far
Under the
away.
bed.
Singapore also cannot. In Singapore, you inside the
Okay,
cabin.
I cannot argue. I'm not under the bed. Come, next.
Korean signal more powerful, you know.
But it is,
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
this is the worst
That
man.
means Einstein
This
theory
is the
wrong
worst
already.
man create. You know, and they kill so many of their own children. And can you imagine the scar on the children? And all those parents who lost their children. The guy
Not
is,
kill lah.
the
It's
guy
just
died
accident
already,
lah.
and the son
The
has to,
owner died.
the owner died.
Yeah.
How did he die?
Heart attack lor.
But The son
Decided
was
to do-
prosecuted. Why was the
Yeah.
son prosecuted for the father's sin?
Yeah, you want to be the son, you have to take the father's debt lor. Don't know lah,
Next
but
one.
actually this one is accident only, not murder.
No, I don't
Just
think.
some
Of course, it's an
they cut
accident, but
cost,
you
cut here,
could
cut
have,
there.
you could have let the children, and then they run away.
Captain run away.
They run away. The captain all run away, leave the boat to sea.
Yeah, sometimes
Correct.
people panic just like you panic, call me 7 AM. You see,
Good example.
yeah,
Example of panic.
This one was the Kashmir
Kashmir.
flood. But this one I thought was a good thing because then India went to help them, right? They were fighting.
no, Kashmir two part
Two
one.
part, one Pakistan.
One
and
Pakistan, both also say their territory. So India going, wow, just nice. This is my territory. They claim credit. This one controversial one. Go in doesn't create anything. It means Pakistan will say, hey, how can you come in? You're not appreciated, you come in, it's not appreciated.
Long time ago, you all remember the Tamil tigers with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the tiger gun cat.
No, because that time I was a Buddhist still, so I actually went to Sri Lanka to study pilgrimage, and so I learned quite a number of things. So what is happening is actually the Indians, the Sri Lankan Tamils invited the Indian to help. So the Indians sent the Tamil tigers, which are terrorists. And then after that, the Sri Lankan Tamil actually regretted, because they stay and they don't want to go home. And then they create so much problem that the government looked at all the Indians and then began to despise them even more until they chased them out. And now they're at peace again. So you see, in life, our government is very, very honorable and very wise in the sense we don't allow foreign politics to come in.
Sri Lanka is part of India. Originally, Sri Lanka is part of India. That's how Buddha went there. He just walked across.
No.
Walk across.
Last time, Sri Lanka and India is together one piece.
That's
we call the
millions
iceberg.
of years ago.
That's
No
why Buddha,
lah.
yeah, that's why Buddha is able to walk
No,
across the Sri Lanka.
that was
Buddha never walked.
millions of years ago.
The only country he
No,
visited is Sri
Buddha
Lanka.
died.
The streets
I,
so
no,
white,
I tell you, I study,
dry
I'm a
up.
Theravadian Buddhist. So Theravadian Buddhists study the most original of Buddha's life. And I specialize in the life of Buddha. I dare not teach the drama, especially the rebirth, because I cannot. I say I never die, I don't know. But I specialize in that. Buddha never travel further south. He's walking only, He's
But if
in
you
at the
ask Sri
You can
Lankans,
fly lah, I thought you
they
can fly
will
the
tell you
crowd.
that Buddha had visited Sri Lanka. Really?
in
Even
spirit
Adam
maybe.
Adam
No. Adam footprint
ah.
is such a big
Big one,
footprint. How could it be Buddha?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the person who
Zhou
found it
Xingzi
say
also
that
like
it's
that what?
Adam's footprint because that place is really Tiantang. I went there, but that footprint they call it Adam footprint. So I say, how come you call it the Buddha footprint? He said, the monk says because Sri Lanka is 95% Buddhist, so it has to be Buddha's footprint. That's all. So the thing is Buddha never traveled there. Who brings Buddhism to Sri Lanka? Ananda. Who is Ananda? Asoka's, one of Asoka's many sons. In fact, the daughter bring. They have girl also Ananda, man also Ananda.
They're bisexual.
So the daughter bring the tooth relic down to wife, I don't know, to Sri Lanka first. Then the brother bring the brother's name is called Mahinda. The brother bring the doctrine down and then it spread to Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka Buddhism has mixed a little bit of their local belief, like the sun, moon, all this they have also. Okay, now next one. This is one of the worst thing. Now I want to tell you something very
Passport
interesting.
bro. Imagine, you go lah.
Ebola.
Ebola.
Joke lah, you
咱
kind
无
of
啦，咱无不要紧啊，这咱无不要紧啊哈。
Apa apa?
One very
That's what.
interesting thing again this is not inclined to religion, I'm just talking about myself. I'm from New Creation Church and our pastor would tell us, you know, a prediction of the year to come every new year. He said, I don't always have God's vision, but sometimes I have. So last year he told us, no, he said, I don't know, but there's a epidemic. Yeah, I don't know what is it, but I have the vision that this epidemic is going to be terrible, 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 worse than SARS. And then when we look back, beginning of the year when he talked about this year, he says, I don't know, that time we don't know, but now we know it's Ebola. So Singapore, we know SARS was affecting us really badly. If we have that man from the doctor, the clinic, who was that? Yeah, old man.
Actually, Singapore overreacted. I met people from who went to tour in China during SARS. They don't care. They say in the MRT, everything they squeeze, nothing. Here we so kiasu.
Yeah lah, you don't get dengue,
Yeah.
you can don't kiasu lah. But when
Yeah.
you get dengue, you know.
Because China people, they believe that they already immune, it's only 晒不价.
So
Maybe Singaporean our immune are very low, no?
Yeah,
Because
very
we
Clean,
eat a lot of
hygiene.
and no need to say we eat a lot of this artificial imported food. We just have to go out to the garden and smell. Actually, somebody told us that our garden is also very sick. Why we keep on pumping, kill dengue all these things. So we
Which
actually
garden?
broken the most of the places because we spray malathion in the air all the
Yeah,
time.
my condo every Tuesday they do that.
Then you are subjected to
We close the
killing.
window.
So what?
So,
You still affected. Never mind lah. OPU.
but Ebola is not the worst one. Actually, Ebola was around for
Many years
decades already.
Decade
Very
already.
long.
Then it outburst
Because of
No.
newspaper Without
Newspaper,
newspaper,
yeah.
newspaper
People
report.
Okay,
dying
may I have the
every
next
day
one?
and nobody care.
Nobody cares.
So which one is the worst one?
The worst one was the Europe, the
Black Plague.
the bubonic plague. 60%
Mm.
of population gone.
Oh, but that time medical wasn't that advanced. Now medical so advanced. Is this one? It seems like it keep on turning.
But this one no cure,
No cure.
That's why it's
You see?
okay.
And now lah, seems like bubonic plague.
Okay,
Now,
then the
that
worst
time
is
no
this
cure.
one But what do you
It's not
comment
worse
about
one.
this
It's only
one?
how many 12 people.
Yeah, but what do you comment about this one? Huh?
I am Jesus.
Kok Beng want to say something.
Yeah, he is Jesus. No, Muhammad. He is the prophet.
So we read this one I took from the internet. If you read the inside story, actually this company has been voting for speech freedom. So they are very happy cartoonists who would draw. They may draw
Criticize
Lee
lah.
Kuan Yew something. They always have a punchline thing to criticize on a movie, on a something, and so this is the creativity of this company. They call it freedom of speech, but when you touch on
Religion.
Muhammad, you can touch on Buddhism, 不要紧. You touch Christian, also not so nice, but you touch on a
Christians
group.
also cannot. Last time they go, they'll kill you. You touch them.
Yeah, last time true. Long time ago, my Buddhist master said.
Christians the worst,
Sri Lankan.
worst fate in the early years. They kill all the Muslims.
Yeah, those early.
Yeah, they kill all the Muslims, burn all the Muslim
Christians,
books.
ah.
Yeah.
Repercussion.
That's why now
That's what
Muslims
they
not
call the
educated.
crusade, the crusade, That's what the
Crusade for Christ.
No, the crusade is not just Muslim, right? The crusade is.
No, Christian they say crusade for Christ.
No, yes, the crusade is
Crusade
very
for
wrong.
money. The
No,
bandits become crusader. Wow, it's better than become bandits. Openly they can rob and rape and get everything.
Where?
Crusade for Christ that period
The crusaders.
I think
Yeah,
don't know
They
13 something or 14
are
something.
repercussion of what the Christian did to the Muslim. Now the Muslim do to the Christian. That's
Yeah,
what-
this
that's
is called
what
karma.
the European do to the Chinese with the opium. Now the Chinese giving them the drug.
Yeah,
So it's repercussion, you see. It won't go
如果
down.
啊 in
That's why no need to hear is automatic.
that sounds very balanced, you
Yeah.
know. Okay, so I want to, okay, we can switch that off already. No, that one never
even
mind.
the
ah.
court say if you
Okay.
say anything unflattering of
Okay.
a mother,
I
you
want to
must expect a punch.
I want to share with you all a little bit about myself.
Throwing
That-
starfish.
Wait, that's about the starfish. You heard about the
Yeah.
man who threw the
Yeah,
starfish?
starfish.
Now I tell you the original story, okay?
From you lah, under the bed like.
Real one or dead starfish or
Starfish.
drawing
Okay,
of
You know about starfish?
Mm.
The starfish every summertime will appear in thousands in the in my case it was Australia, the Great Coral Reef. Now there's something about ourselves. My husband, he retired at 42 years old. Is it very young?
COE so fast already.
And since then,
Too
we
late
never
already
had
lah.
to work.
Wow.
Until now. And we cannot say we are very rich, but we okay lah. Huh?
Yeah, I can see all go.
Go
That's why wear sarong, you know why? You put on weight, free size man. Just the size.
Go lah, all go lah.
Thanks,
Look at
you
all
can
go.
count
Sarong is still the best lah.
See, she waving the go. She waving the go watch.
Someone jealous ah.
No, I can see I'm very rich ah. You
Okay.
say ah.
So those were the time we had 4 time sharing. You know time sharing?
Mm.
Time sharing means you buy a hotel in Singapore, then you change it to the world. So most of the time when we go there, long time the time sharing now already modified very well. But long time ago you can only when you exchange is 1 week. So those places we stay 1 week, okay? So I tell you who should buy time sharing. You all should buy time sharing. And buy time sharing not through the proper channel. Go to the newspaper, there are a lot of people who buy and they think their lifestyle suit it. But all those people who are working lifestyle all cannot work with time sharing. Even now when they keep on changing to modify it, it's not for stay long time, leisurely. Singaporean got no time. So many of these people buy out of impulse because they pressurize you. Have you been to this kind of time sharing?
Give you free TV also.
They pressurize you to buy. After that you buy, you say I cannot use it. So they go and sell. So
SMS buy lah. Then
we buy from them at a cheaper price.
The
Okay.
SMS
But
buy.
to
Then
now
sub-sale.
I sell all my at very cheap price to my elder brother because I also don't need them. Because many a time I go holiday, I have to restrict myself to which country got which hotel and which hotel at which place. So now got all the free travelling and cheap travelling, I don't need time sharing. But time sharing, if I were to look at it now, is very suitable for business people who are entertaining people on this thing which my elder brother sometimes needs it. That's why I gave it to him, kind of give it to him. I think Marriott Group is a good buy.
Yeah, married is good.
Marriott give class. If you want to hold conference, small meeting, you just join and you go to that hotel, you got all these things free. And you have secretariat free all. So it's a good thing to invest on. If you want to buy lah, or then go to the website and see who want to sell. Got to buy that cheap. Okay? This
My
is
friend bought also lah. Every year you will go the US electronic show called what name?
Complex.
CES.
You go
Yeah, CS, my friend
which place
US
which
don't
part?
know where lah.
Las Vegas
Las
complex
Vegas.
Yeah, something like that. Computer show, the world largest computer show like that. All the high tech thing.
Now what has it got to do with what I'm saying?
Timeshare mah, because
Timeshare.
every year got free ticket
Yeah,
there
correct.
hotel.
Correct. Then yeah, it works. So during one of those situations, I didn't know about the starfish story until much later. But my story was we were in this Queensland coral reef, and so in the evening time, got nothing to do so we walk around, and then we see this from far. We see like like a young man, you know, like throwing discus, no? Dun, and go and go and go and so carefree. Then we walk nearer. Then slowly as we walk nearer, the person is not a young man. It's an old man. He is 93 years old. 93 years old. But why he look young, no? It's because of his style, ma. Then the waist quite, you know, because he
Like
do
you
so
like that lah,
the
like
waist
you.
small. So 93 years old, no? And he told us he retired about 50 years old, and since then, every day he either throw starfish, no starfish. He's the one who tell us summertime the starfish will come, and then weekend his whole family all will come. So of course, later on you hear the starfish say, I don't. It is true. We help him to throw starfish. Right? We tell him, say crazy. Every time you throw one, so many, the wave will bring so many. And of course, the next morning, many dead starfish at the seashore. Then you pick up. So we asked him. He said, what it matters to me is this starfish. I have thrown so many starfish. I have saved so many starfish. That was what he said. But of course, later on, you all learn the story. It's called, what matters to me is that starfish. But now I'm not focusing at the starfish. I'm focusing at the man who is helping.
Now some more must throw away. Throw starting away so big. No, you see his waist bigger than his chest.
Alright.
I
Now,
always is one.
now I
Also must throw.
look at
Small
myself.
and so small.
I look at myself. Do you all agree that every time in your workplace, sure got people don't agree with you?
That's normal.
That's a problem.
Disagree is abnormal. So much.
But sometimes, very small group, also a lot of people don't agree with you. Especially we have a Bing Ching here. I was in the morning get caught by him.
The big one.
I blur, I thought you are joking.
His wife thought he got another woman.
Wake me up some more.
The young group out
Okay, no,
there.
I'm not joking. So the point to note is, because we have a need and we begin to help. So I come back to just this recent time, I'm helping CHIJ around here, you know, CHIJ at Melbourne. There are, every school there are some kids coming from back home. Even CHIJ, which is a very good school it seems, no, not Toa Payoh, the one who is primary school, so it's at, the
Cooling Close.
convent is at
Cooling Close. At Serangoon Road.
no,
Fine
Marine
lah.
Parade, next
Parade.
opposite
Tao School.
Tao Nan.
School, primary school lah.
opposite Tao Nan. So down there we got 6 volunteer grandma. It's called grandma program. Now I tell you, I like working with RSVP people. You know why? Because I don't mind having very intelligent people who don't agree with me. Because smart people will try their very best either to give you solution, or you know, they try too much, but they will still not agree with us. So one of them is representing Singapore for the finance. No, every year she will represent the whole of Singapore, some finance group I don't understand. It's after they meet in the world seminar, they will determine and plan.
Davos. I think it's called Davos.
She can tell me and I still don't understand. I say, please tell me layman term. Then I say I cannot understand. Then she laughed. She said it's very specialized. So I have one. Then I have another one is a medical doctor. Then I have another one who, like you all are so secret, so scared to tell people a little bit more about themselves, but she wants to show off that she's most clever, can teach drama, will read the best story. For me, I'm a public speaking trained. So like I stand here, I always stand right, and I always dress properly, you know, because Dale Carnegie tell me must do so. I keep the rule.
Carnegie, Andrew Carnegie.
Dale Carnegie.
Where got
But
this fella?
this woman, she says she teach drama, and every time when we wanted to divide job, she said, I cannot do the storytelling. She wants to do the storytelling, so we let her. But every time we see and we say, oh no, you know, you read to a group of children, who can be quite wild and they want to do their own thing. And you do group reading from the book. Who bothers to read? And then group reading is the worst because only so
One
many
person
books. You must have one person. So I don't know what to do lah, huh? So then we have this doctor, this doctor very, and then one primary school teacher. These people all discipline people like that one. Great, cannot. Law means law. But their kids are very good, but my kids are not. I don't know how you all as fathers are, but I'm a very ting-tong mother. I always like fun. You're not.
Very serious one.
You're very serious. So I cannot work with you all also. So I'm die hanging, but I always tell myself, never mind, I will innovate another way. And therefore I grow, I felt that I grow the most. I like to feel that way. So, about throwing off the starfish, I feel that the person who do it, I wonder whether now that I tell you the story, whether this guy died or not. You think he's still alive?
Die already lah.
I think so.
100 plus 100 plus, sure 100 plus.
Starfish
So-
all disappear, nothing to throw eh.
Now he graduated.
No, but I'm sure he has passed on to his grandchildren already. They will also keep on doing it. But I feel that it's because we keep on doing and practicing on, then we ourselves benefit. In the end, I tell myself I would benefit so much by teaching this group of children. Whereas these four very educated people, they felt that it's our duty, we must keep our duty. And then the lady who say she teach drama, she go and tell the naughty children, have some respect for for your grandmother, grandma. What did they do? Oh, shut up, stop talking. So what did they do? They take my masking tape, I was doing them stars, I give them stars also to make them feel special, just like you all, you all are my star today. Okay? They took my masking tape and cover their mouth and then write shut up. No, the reaction is worse, isn't it? And then I go to toilet, I come back and see, hey, what's happening? So of course I get mad, and when I get mad, and I go there and tell them, they dare not react, I say, how can you do this? This is my masking tape, don't waste it. So I took away, so I didn't say anything. So a lot of time I feel, when you use law against very uncanny children, it doesn't. But when you use love, it will work.
Love is a 4-letter word.
Eh?
A lot of things happen in 4 letters, right? Then Ching is going to say something naughty, right?
Love is
Also,
also 4-letter word lah.
Chew is also for
Achoo! That's your surname, right? So in life, I feel that
Then soon
I
also.
in my email, I say every problem is an opportunity for a solution. So just now coming here, I already thought of a very beautiful art of creating the star again for them. Because you all only these few hours, I don't bother lah. Ping also put wrong side, upside down. Didn't even see how your name is. But I'm gonna make it as an artwork. Then I tell them, this is my artwork to you. Please put on with pride. Okay? So
Oh, this one called artwork.
This
so
your artwork.
What's the lesson learned? I still don't know.
Starfish lah.
you
This
didn't
one.
get it. You got it now.
Yeah, we got it.
What is it? Tell me.
Exercise.
Oh, you don't
Exercise.
care about the starfish. As long as you save one starfish, the starfish is alive. That's
No,
better to you
it's
most.
exercising, right?
No.
No, it also means you yourself
Make a
have
difference.
much more time in practicing.
But he don't know that every starfish he throw out, and even if the starfish save, corals die. The starfish feed on all these
Your teeth
the
all
shells.
iron, your teeth all iron. Made
No,
of iron.
you see, this ecosystem you should not interfere. They are meant to die means die. Then the ecosystem will
So they
recycle
die
itself.
lah. But what matters is this old man
But it doesn't say-
exercising what?
Just like that, it won't affect much. But if you really save all the starfish,
The fact
you
is-
damage the ecosystem.
The fact is, he lived 93 years old with such a wonderful figure.
Yeah, but that is a
and so
separate
now
issue
come
from
back
saving
To
starfish.
me telling you, why I'm a health nut. Why I go into ginger, lemongrass? My husband don't do all this socializing, he don't like, but he will go to the internet and learn this, that, improve on all this thing. So my next stop got topic already. Making ginger water for health and also the Nordic walking. Okay, so if you all want to let us know, I will put when times come then if you all want to, we'll buy the stuff for you all, but must pay money first, okay? Don't you all run away, We will teach you how to make the steak. Today actually I want to bring the steak. Then I tell myself, too elaborate what
steak?
But if nobody
Nordic.
turns up, thank God you
Nordic,
all turn
Yeah.
up.
You learn it from Bishan Stadium. They are organizing
No,
courses.
you wait. Long queue. So what
Long
we
queue, is
do?
it?
We learn we learn and improvise from the YouTube. You don't have to queue up, For example, the Yuan Chi Dian, long queue. We learn from the internet.
Internet also.
And my husband and myself, he do for me, I do for him. We can do.
What do you mean you're going to teach how to
Yeah.
make the steak? Because
Yeah.
it costs about 100 plus.
Yeah. So I teach it's less than $18. 17 over dollars. Okay? Just now we calculate already. He tell me, I say, I think about $18. I tell these people if they want to. And when you come to health thing, he really likes to talk. Okay.
This one,
So now
this-
another story I will tell you.
This lesson learned depends on people's perspective.
Definitely.
You may think he saved the starfish. I would think every action has a reaction.
So
You see, you save a tree, you harm other creatures.
correct.
You see, maybe something will happen
Correct. I also agree with you. Okay. Okay, another story. You all heard about the shoe salesman?
Shoot,
Yeah.
no.
You know, the shoe salesman goes like this. You only hear.
I only know the short man as a shoe salesman.
What
All
else?
short people in this world must be a shoe salesman.
Oh no. Then this is a wrong. This is a different story.
Okay.
Cai Bin Wen
Okay, long time ago in India,
shoe expert. Okay.
Yeah, Africa or India, same.
they say my
Oh,
story
they say
comes
sell,
from India.
nobody wear
Hang on.
shoe, okay.
Yeah, sell shoe.
Yeah.
Dia
So
sell Nikkei
wait, my story is from India. So long time ago in India, you know now they still, you can have camels, any carriage walking on the same road with the cars, in India. So it's a very interesting country. So those times, road were just walked by men. Road are walked by men. No, road are walked by men. So in those time, road were walked by men, and so there's this salesman who came. And he sent a telegram home immediately to the parent company, and tell the parent company, no market, no one wear shoe. No one wear shoe, how to sell shoe? So the next day he fly home. And the second salesman came, and he saw the same scenario, same thing as you say. Depends on the attitude.
No shoe.
He saw no one wear shoe. He say, big market. No one wear shoe. Send shoe. So they started. Now the first salesman come from where? Adidas. So Adidas take many years when Bata, the second salesperson, already established and make market and even open factory there. Now I want to tell you something very interesting about this company Bata, and maybe I think it's why it contribute to that salesman being very positive. Now Bata is one of the oldest shoe company, and Bata is very interesting. The boss feel that everybody must have a pair of shoe, and so in World War II when the not much to give and the company was going down, he tell the people this, I'll keep you all, but everybody has to have pay cut. But I will try to provide you grocery food to eat, but everybody pay cut. Something like 70% pay cut, They say, okay. So he gathered all his people. So he actually love and embrace his people. And maybe because of this love and embrace, his company flow. It's from Czechoslovakia, you know. And so the guy is Thomas Bata. But
That's why Bata is buy and throw away.
So Mata Singapore brand.
Bata stand for buy and throw away.
yeah, so people say so bad now. But I thought this was a very touching fact. So because of the cultivation, the culture of the company, the people are positive and they look at market and they look for market from the company. So again, this is the second story that I wanted to tell you all.
But not
Next
accurate.
story is about myself.
But this one not accurate. I see nobody has 3D printer. So I also do 3D printer, but also
Can I say
still
something about
nobody
your
got
3D printer? Your 3D printer.
Still no
I have to
business.
tell you another story about, you know, now the mohawk style, you know, now the youngsters have the mohawk style. When I was 20, now I'm 60, when I'm 27 years old, 27 years old means 真20前的代志 I was learning, I'm a hairstylist, okay? I learned from Peter and Guy. And Peter was the one who started, who designed and invented this mohawk style, you know? And he even colored them. I laugh and laugh. All of us say it was a crazy idea. After so many years, it happens. You know this Mr. Smith, the cobbler, now you go to high class cobbler, you know, there's this Mr. Smith, right? The cobbler.
Mr. Mr.
Smith,
Mr.
right?
Min.
Min, yeah, Mr.
Mr. Mini.
Yes. When again I was maybe